Hey everybody, I'm going to show you quickly how to get Hooktheory database to look like you want it to look, so you can adjust the speed and different things. So first, we go to hooktheory.com, we go to resources, go to theory tab database. They have 50,000 songs. Now, one cool thing is whatever. This is just the song of the day, but you can click on the artist, the Beatles, or whatever artist you see, and see a list of their songs. That's pretty cool. So, or you could search obviously up here for anything you want. Now, I'm just gonna click that first one, and you can see on mine, I already have my settings the way I want. If you're doing this for the first time, you're only gonna see these two icons for the key and the guides. You won't see zoom in, zoom out, the tempo, or the click. So how do we get to see those? Well, you could sign in, and there's a different way of doing it, but if we just, any song that we search, we go down below this little graphics thing at the very bottom of where it says about these keys. It's not the bottom of the page, so don't just keep scrolling. It's just at the bottom of about these keys, you see customize the music player and go to my theory tab settings. So you go there, mine are already the way I want, but by default, the color mode will be diatonic. Might use that later, but this makes us have to learn more than one color scheme. So if we don't want to do that at first, which we don't, we just click it to major. Now one is always red. Cool. These you just click on, real simple. They're by default, they're not clicked, so just click tempo, zoom, and metronome. And the last thing right above save is to change it from YouTube to piano. That allows us to slow it down, change the key if we want. Our main way of practicing will be this, so I want it as default. So click save, takes us back to our song of the day. I'm gonna go back to this song, Day in the Life, and just show you a couple features. So the melody is up here, the chords are down here. We're going to learn how, we only have one color scheme, right? We changed it, so for us in this setting, green is always 3. Blue is always 5, right? We'll have another video that goes over that. Here are the chords in Roman numerals, so it's going 1, 3, 6, like that. Cool. Now down here you have the virtual piano. If I press play, you can see the melody. This melody up here will play down here, and we can see it. So let's do that. Now, if that's too fast at first, what do? We click tempo, grab this blue thing, we can go all the way down to 30, goes all the way up to 300, and you can use the plus minuses to move small amounts more precisely. Let's go all the way down to 30 and look at the keyboard again and see that this is now much easier to follow. Right? Cool. Also, we can change it to chords, and we can play along with it. What I like to do before I do that is just click on each chord. Click there, find my one chord, play it. Click the next chord, play it. Get used to each chord before you press play. Now I'm gonna go back to a little bit of a faster speed and awesome. So what else? The click. The click's important. It's just a metronome. It's another word for metronome. Now if we zoom in, we can see these white lines. It's going to tick on the white lines. That's the beats. 1 is the black line, 2, 3, 4, and the next measure, 1's the black line. So let's play it and hear the ticks that we didn't hear before. Right, cool. What else? You can zoom in and out. I'm zooming in and out on the computer page, but you can zoom in and out here. It's one of the things we did, right? Now that's easier to see. Depends on the song, depends on how familiar you are with it. As you get more familiar with it, you can take a larger view of it and see more of the song in smaller notes. But these small notes are going to be hard to see, so at first anyway, so zoom in. Cool. Anything else? The guides just show you what's in the chord. So like the one chord, look down here. What are the colors we see? No particular order, really. I mean, the ones at the bottom, we'll get into that later, but we have red, green, and blue. If we look here, the only things left are red, green, and blue. Click on this chord. Pink, yellow, and blue. What's left? Pink, yellow, and blue. So that is that. And then the key change, if we change keys, say, make it the key of E. Now, all the colors are the same, all the numbers are the same, but you can see that the actual letters and where you play it on the piano are different. And over here, these letters are changing every time you do that. But the symbols and the colors and the way this looks is all staying the same. Okay, so when I'm going to zoom out. Yep. When this gets to the end, it'll automatically loop. That's really cool. But if you want to loop a smaller section, open it in Hookpad. Take a second to do it. I'm only showing you one thing in here. I'll show you more later. But this gray thing right here, I can just click, and now I have, instead of the whole thing, I have 4 measures of loop. And I can take it down to 1 or 2, and then move it. Just drag it and move it, and then extend it backwards, right? So you get it. We can practice different parts of the song, and then practice bigger parts of the song. Alrighty, and you just press the back button, and you go back to the Theory tab database, where you can do the different sections. All right, last thing. In resources, we can go to key cheat sheets. We were just in, I think, G major. Yeah, so this is showing C major. We go to all cheat sheets, go to major, go to G major all the way at the bottom. And now let's zoom in here. Now it shows us where the different colors and numbers are in this key. So any key we find in a song, just go to resources, to key cheat sheets, all cheat sheets, find the key you want. Alrighty, bye.